Hi guys, welcome back to the sidelines here in Dallas, Texas for our final interview of the day. I'm joined by Taz from Virtus.pro, who, as you may well have seen, just knocked off Titan in the upper bracket final. Taz, congratulations, you're through to the grand final once again.
Thank you.
Glad to be back there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that actually I didn't expect that we'll get to the final after Nuke. It felt like we are going down to 0. And the last round cash, where from 4 against 2, we somehow made it 1 against 2 with terrible situation for Pasha, and we won it. Like, it wasn't looking that pretty, so I'm relieved. I don't know. I'm not happy at the moment. Like, we played so many stupid rounds before Inferno that it's just hard to even be happy. Like, Inferno was really awesome. It felt good, but 2 maps before that.
Okay, so maybe you didn't play as well as you liked, but you've still advanced. Just jumping back earlier in the day, you played Mousesports this morning or earlier in the afternoon, and you beat them pretty convincingly. Mousesports, you have a 7-1 record against them in 2015 alone. Were you pretty confident that that was going to be an easy game for you? Did it feel like an easy game?
I thought that it will be a hard game. I actually thought that they are pretty good. Like, they are playing pretty nice, and they are getting better and better with time.
Yeah.
And they won against Cloud9 2-0. Obviously, Cloud9 lost to Luminosity.
Nihilum, I think.
Nihilum? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, it's even worse in some case.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought that they will be very strong, and it wasn't an easy game. Maybe it looked like it was an easy game, but there was a lot of mind reading, and like, we couldn't play normal tactics setups against Mousesports. Same goes against Titan. It's like constant thinking how they want to outperform you, how they want to anti-strat you, how you play, and how to fix your game. Like, I think that both games were very, very hard.
Right. Well, of course, you did win that game. Then you went on to play Titan just now. As you said, the new game didn't go so great. You lost 11-16. You had a pretty rough, well, both halves actually. Though in 2015 you are 5-0 against Titan. You've got a great record against them. Did it seem like you were in danger of losing that game after the Nuke match?
I was terrified in a way how we were losing rounds.
Yeah.
Like, we were killed like in a back from positions we shouldn't. We were getting late informations. Like, we were behind 1 step. Like, even before the game, we talked about how we are going to play T-side. We somehow didn't play this T-side how we wanted to. Like, we were supposed to draw smokes and go just, you know, to the lower side through the outside in the first gun round. But like, the idea came, okay, let's try to fight with them. We won this round, so the next round, let's go lower side. Let's smoke it. And then I think Pasha got a WP. He didn't have smoke, so we couldn't do that. We were waiting. Then we went down, and they smoked us up, and we had to save.
Yeah.
Like we really played terrible Nuke, and maybe it's because we haven't played it for some time. And yeah, we just need to look at the game and learn from it. And maybe I need to, I don't know, change some positions, because I cannot really put all the focus on Snacks to cover like our inside entrance, and also like he needs some more help, so guy cannot go to the ladder, because it's really hard for a guy outside to cover it alone. So we need to fix some stuff, and I think we will be a bit better.
It's interesting you should say all that about Nuke, because this is the first time we saw a Nuke map all tournament. In 2 days of Counter-Strike, and of course Valve have taken it out of the official map pool.
That's why we lost.
Well, that too, yeah. But do you enjoy playing Nuke? Is it a map you feel confident on?
Oh man, I enjoy it.
You do?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love to play on CT side, especially, man.
Right. So the imbalance is...
I really love, like, man, that's my favorite map.
If you start CT?
Yeah, especially. It's best.
All right. Well, after Nuke, you moved on to
Thank
Cash.
you, Valve.
Well, hopefully they're going to remake it and reintroduce it, right? No? Just
It's
retire it altogether?
It's okay.
Right.
Go away.
Well, after Nuke, you moved on to Cash, and that was 16-13. Obviously, very close towards the end. Again, did you see that slipping away at any point?
again, we played terrible CT side.
Right.
Like again, I think we had 7 rounds at CT, or we had 9 rounds, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. But actually, it was very hard. Like I can't even remember all the rounds, but we made some good calls, and then we also made some strange situations. Like I think as CT and T, we really like drew away a couple of rounds, like with our advantages. So
Yeah.
we just need to work on it, because it feels like we have good grip of what we want to play and the understanding of how the other teams want to play, but we just can't finish it at some point. Like you saw the Inferno, like we were able to finish the rounds. Like Bialy saved 1 round, obviously,
Yeah.
but all other rounds it felt like it wasn't even close. They had to save. So that's the point to which we try to go and learn to finish all the maps.
Well, speaking of Inferno, so that was the 3rd map you guys played. You got off to an incredible lead on the T side of that. You were something like 8-1 or 9-1 up, and Titan were forced to call a timeout, right? Had you pretty much won the match at that point? Was that the point you realized they're on the ropes?
We managed to lose a game when we were leading 11-4 against NIP.
Right.
Not so long time ago. So I wasn't thinking anything. We really wanted to make as much as we can as T side and then just proceed to CT. And we were just lucky to have 11 rounds. And we just played good CT pistol. We made some bad call at some point, but guys managed to catch people rotating from spawn,
Yeah.
CT spawn to B. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we were just better at reading how they will play.
Okay. Well, despite how you feel you might have played offensively, you did win. You through to the grand final. Same as season 17, however. So this time last season, again, you got through to the grand final, and Fnatic came back. And I don't want to bring up those nightmares for you again, right? But are you worried that Fnatic will work their way back to the final and meet you again there this year?
I'm not worried. It's more about we will think about the maps, we will think about the format, and we just need to prepare for the final. Like there is no sense even to think about last year final. Like this year we played terrible. We still play most of the time terrible. So I don't think there is anything to fear for us. Like if worst case scenario we will lose, like we always do this year. So we just focus on the best case scenario and just have no fear.
Well, I like the confidence, I think. Taz, it's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you, man.
And congratulations again, and best of
Thank
luck
you.
for the grand final tomorrow. Guys watching at home, thank you very much again for watching ESEA TV. That's a wrap for day 2 here in Dallas, Texas. We'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow with the lower bracket round 3.